Hello guys, welcome to Tutorly. So Bookmap is a trading platform that aims to give users a deeper insight into the order flow. But does it really live up to the hype? Let's dive in and see if it's worth your time and investment, especially if you're someone who wants to understand what is happening behind the price movement, instead of only looking at basic candlestick charts. So what exactly is Bookmap? At its core, it's a visualization tool for traders, especially those focused on order flow and market depth. The platform provides a heat map that shows liquidity and order book data in real time, which can be a game changer for scalpers and day traders. Instead of just showing where price has been, Bookmap helps you see where large buy and sell orders may be sitting, how liquidity is shifting, and where the market might react next. For traders who rely on quick entries and exits, that kind of visual information can be very valuable. The user experience is fairly intuitive, with a clean interface that allows for easy navigation. You can customize your charts and indicators, which is a plus for those who like to tailor their setups. For example, a scalper might focus on heat maps, volume dots, and liquidity zones, while a day trader might combine order book data with key support and resistance levels. However, some features might feel overwhelming for beginners, especially if you're not familiar with autoflow trading. If you're coming from a simple charting platform, it may take some time to understand what all the colors, bubbles, and liquidity levels actually mean. One thing that stands out is the replay feature, which lets you go back in time to analyze past market movements. This can be incredibly useful for honing your strategies. For example, you can review how price reacted around major liquidity zones, study fake breakouts, or test whether your entry signals would have worked in previous sessions. However, I noticed that there isn't a lot of detailed documentation available, which might leave some users in the dark about how to fully utilize all the tools. This means you may need to spend extra time watching tutorials, practicing in replay mode, and slowly building confidence before using it in live trading. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. On the plus side, Bookmap offers a unique visual representation of market data that many traders find invaluable. The heat map and order book visualization can really help in identifying potential market moves. This is especially useful when price is approaching areas with heavy liquidity, because it may give you clues about where buyers or sellers are likely to step in. It can also help traders avoid entering too late, especially when the market is moving quickly. But there are some frustrations too. For one, the pricing can be a bit steep, especially if you're just starting out. Additionally, the learning curve is quite steep for those who are new to trading. The lack of comprehensive tutorials and support can be a barrier for beginners. And because Bookmap is more advanced than a regular charting tool, it may not instantly improve your trading unless you already understand the basics of market structure, risk management, and order flow behavior. If you're a scalper or a trader who thrives on order flow analysis, Bookmap could be a fantastic fit. However, casual traders or those who prefer a more straightforward approach might find it unnecessarily complex. If you only place a few trades occasionally or rely mostly on simple indicators, you may not need this level of market depth. But if you actively trade fast-moving markets and want to understand liquidity in real time, it can offer insights that standard charts usually do not show. In conclusion, Bookmap is a powerful tool for serious traders looking to gain an edge through order flow analysis. If you're willing to invest the time to learn it, it could be worth trying out. But if you're just dipping your toes into trading, you might want to explore simpler alternatives first. My advice would be to learn the basics of price action and risk management first, then use Bookmap as an advanced tool to support your decisions rather than relying on it alone.